Hi anyone, I'm Luppi and we are on top of this airship. One thing I did notice when I was looking at this while editing it is I actually don't like the placement of some of the masts. I'm actually not very entirely happy with the way some of these things are. It's mainly just from here, this looks fine, but off the ship, these three look really close together. So honestly, there's a part of me that's like, could we stick one here and then maybe move the other one like up here maybe? I don't know. I feel like it may not change anything is my fear. But yeah, that's my opinion on the subject. I know we've got to do a lot of random things. So, oh, you know what we should do first? I wasn't even thinking. If we're going into the nether, we should probably get rid of our inventory. So let's do that up real quick, and then we will focus on the real meat and potatoes of this video, which is a lot of mining. Let's get the netherrack done. Not this time, of course. It's a lot of effort, it's a lot of work. But there's no reason we can't knock it out as soon as possible. Whoa, that made the hairs on the back of my neck stand up. That was uncomfortable. I did not like that. That was no bueno. No good. Didn't like it. How are you guys doing this week? I don't know. I want to say I was in a fugue state all week and I don't remember anything that happened. But I feel like that's usually how I am as a human being. I'm just sleepwalking through life unless it's something I enjoy, like making artworks or playing a new game. Once everything becomes routine, it's really hard to be there when it counts, I suppose. No, that's not. Okay, I'm still in pain. I'm looking. Oh, it's here. That's right. We got attacked by a ghast last time, right? At some point in the past. That is a thing that happened. Okay. Gotcha. I'm on the ball, I'm with it. So, yeah, what happened this week for me? A lot of video editing, I would say. And not even in like a fun... I mean, it's kind of fun, I guess. It's always... Honestly, it's always way more stressful whenever I start a new project or a new set of projects. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how my strong opinions about the new Animal Crossing videos are. On one hand, City Folk is now a lot easier to edit because I switched to the other capture card, so I don't have to sync up the sound anymore. The only issue is I'm actually kind of bumping up the quality a little bit, so the file sizes are a little bit bigger, like twice as large, so it's a little less blurry. So hopefully people appreciate it. Unfortunately, Animal Crossing City Folk is no longer going to be a daily thing. As a consequence of that, I mean, we've already played for over a year, so... I mean, at some point I had to stop, right? I can't just keep playing the same game every day for the rest of my life. I'm not one of those people. Not that that's a bad thing. If you're a person where like you find your chosen game and that's good and you can just play it forever, like power to you. I am not that person. I get bored I get frustrated. Something comes up and I stop, and then I feel bad about coming back into it, or I forget how to do stuff. So yeah, City Folk will basically just be like a Wednesdays and Saturday thing, or at least those are the days I'll be playing. The uploads for that will of course be whenever the numerical date pops up. Due to the weird way I'm uploading these, I understand. It's kind of a pain. But yeah, that's kind of just that's a little thing. Let me know if either City Folk or New Leaf Welcome Amiibo are an issue for you for whatever reason, or if you like them, like, let me know. It definitely helps me keep going to hear people's positive feelings. I definitely felt a little bad over the last like 2 weeks or so when people would be like, oh, I love this City Folk playthrough, I'm glad I found it. And it's like, well, you know, you're kind of coming in at the tail end of this. It's gonna keep going. It's still going. It's still going. Oh my god. The paintings, man. The paintings. The paintings. It's all the freaking paintings. I'm losing my mind. I have a trick. I have a trick to get most of the ones I need, but I don't know when I should do it because it's gonna end the playthrough pretty much. And as much as it is frustrating for me to keep playing and keep and having to maneuver like multiple Animal Crossing games at the same time, like we spent a lot of time in rocks, so I want to respect that. I want to have closure. That's kind of the thing with these Animal Crossing playthroughs. I want the closure of a full museum. That's what I want. That's what the big win-win is all about. So we'll see. Yeah, hopefully everything's fine. I have not enjoyed the quality of the exports of the New Leaf videos, actually. The original videos are much better, higher quality, actually, and I don't know if it's just like the Macs, if they're different, got like different like color whatevers, or if it's the video editor. But yeah, it's bad, personally. So I have been looking into different video editors, but there's also a part of me that's like, what you really need to do is just start editing, or maybe see about editing these videos on one of your more newer Macs. And it's like, yeah, I guess. But then that kind of defeats the workflow. If I could also, this is a fun fact about the New Leaf videos I need you guys to appreciate. It takes like 3 hours to export an hour's worth of those kinds of videos for whatever reason. I don't know why. And I assume it's just like adding the 3DS overlay and then increasing the size of the whatever. Just kind of makes it a big old dumb thing for the computer to like render. But like, I don't know. I don't feel like the new Super Mario Brothers videos all had that. So I don't know. It's a little frustrating. Because I definitely procrastinated on editing and exporting these videos, so I'm going to try my best to get caught up. Hopefully by the end of this year I can be caught up on Animal Crossing stuff. If not that, then next year. I keep telling myself that. I keep telling myself, like, let's get to the point where everything's like fully uploaded as we're playing it, basically, and that never happens. I can get close, but then, like, you know, something else happens, or I get sick, or I get busy, and then my dreams slip away from my fingers, and then it's a lot of work that you have to do right now, and in the future, and all the time. I mean, being a YouTuber is like that, though, I guess. I'm still doing all the work myself, so it is a thankless task. And I say it's a thankless task. There's tons of people who always say nice things, so I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you so much, everybody. I don't know why I do it. I don't know why you guys put up with me, but still, I'm glad we're all in it together. Let's keep doing our best. Let's keep persevering. Let's make this year and next year and all the coming years as good as possible for all of us. Let's get the big win-win. Even if it seems impossible. I want to believe that my efforts will pay off. Even if it's not like financially, like just this the satisfaction of doing a thing. The staving off the existential dread, you know. I want to believe that it's worth it. Maybe it's not. Maybe I need to stop playing Smash Bros. And Minecraft. Maybe I need to stop playing Animal Crossing. You never know. Although, I don't know. I feel like every time I start to get close to completing another Animal Crossing, like a new kind of like sub game pops up and it's like, okay, maybe. I don't know, somebody introduced me to a mod for Animal Crossing City Folk called Animal Crossing, I think it's just Animal Crossing City Folk Deluxe. And I'm not gonna mod my Wii U or my Wii, but I could play it. I have it set up on Dolphin, so I can't record the Wii U game, or not the Wii U games, the Wii and like GameCube games. Not with the way I was recording the Nintendo DS and the N64 games. It struggles with N64 games, so I can't use that setup for anything more complicated than an N64 game. It would brick my iMac. So maybe someday we'll have a setup where I can record slightly more recent games. I know GameCube and the Wii are not recent. Like, the GameCube was my middle school and the Wii was my high school experience. And then the Wii U was definitely like college experience. The Switch has been like post-college adult. It's been a weird time to be alive. Like, all the Nintendo systems have come out at different points in my life. And that's pretty cool. It's kind of cool to be like, oh yes, my life is I can delineate my own life with by Nintendo consoles. I can denote the eras of my existence through capitalism, consumerism, Japanese brainwashing, you know? I don't know, it's funny. Man, to think that there was once a day I was a little sprog who wasn't even in school playing the NES. Desperately trying to do as well as my dad did in Super Mario Brothers. Not really understanding why he didn't really like to play Super Mario Brothers 2 or Super Mario Brothers 3. I like both of them a lot. Never got very far in Super Mario Brothers 2 as a kid. I think I usually ended up croaking in World 4. I don't think I've ever gotten past the Bezo level in World 4 on the original NES. Those are where my plays ended. And in Super Mario Bros. 3, I did make it to the Dark World a bunch of times, but that was with using the double warp whistle trick. You get 2 warp whistles and use them together. And as long as you're not in the first world, you can get all the way to World 8. So that's really cool. I really like that. I really liked doing that trick as a kid. But then I also didn't like not being able to beat any of the stages because I didn't spend, like, you know, the 2 to 6 hours to grind the skills needed to actually do well in this game. So yeah, I never got very far in the Dark World. Yeah, I've definitely beaten Super Mario Brothers, the original one, a few times on the NES, so that's cool. And hey, this year we beat Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels for the channel, and for the first time, for me, personally. I know the Super Nintendo All-Stars version is the easiest version, I think, but we're gonna ignore that. We're going to appreciate the fact that we beat Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels. I don't know. I enjoy a good Mario game though. I also enjoy the oops. You know me. I was gonna say I enjoy the bad ones as well. That's the kind of guy I am. There we go. And then is this from both of these, or is this just from that? I think it's just from that. Okay. And now it's all dark. How unfortunate. How unfortunate. How terrible. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be weird if I can keep describing points of my life in Nintendo systems. Cause yeah, that was definitely a very strong thing. Was like elementary school was the N64, pre-elementary school was the NES. Middle school was the GameCube, high school was the Wii, college was the Wii U. Post-college adult life was the Switch. It's gonna continue to be the Switch, even though it's a Switch 2, it's still a Switch. You know, it's like the Nintendo DS's, you know? It just continues. We're just gonna add new to it, we're just gonna add 3DS to it, you know, it's something. I don't know. I hope you guys are also experiencing things like that, where it's like you can kind of connect how things unfold around you to your own life. I think that's really cool. It's really hard. I think it's really something that we don't see in history courses is connecting things. So like you understand like I think the way we talk about history is really weird. Because it's really hard to connect, like when you talk about, let's say, Anne Frank. She was born in the same year Martin Luther King was. Like, he was an adult when he was prominent in history, and she was a kid, like a teenager, when she was, like, hiding from Nazis and writing her journal. So you don't really think of them as being in the same time period, but, like, they were born in the same year. It's weird to think about. Or like, you know, who's another one who's really good for a mind freak? Oh, Helen Keller. Like, is it Helen Keller? Is she the one who was deaf and blind? I think so. I think that was Helen Keller. I don't know. I'm getting my fictional women in history mixed up. I don't know. That's not good. But yeah, Helen Keller, like you know, like her story, it's easy to understand that it was like in a different time, an old-timey time, you know? What it's a little harder to understand is the simple fact that, she was a communist. Like, she was like pro-Soviet communism, like, wrote letters and, like, protested very happy about the rise of the Soviet Union and stuff. So that's something that's left out in history. And in general, I don't think we do a really good job of teaching about, like, political movements in the United States and their ramifications. Like, from a historical lens, it's really interesting that there was a time where radical leftists were just ruining everything for everybody. And no, I'm not talking about the Nazis, I'm talking about the anarchists. Like, there was a period of time where, like, literally every assassination, like, politically charged, was by an anarchist. It's wild. But, you know. I don't know. It's a very interesting thing. Because when you read about the broad strokes of political movements, suddenly a lot of the things people will say in our current age, in our current landscape, don't really make much sense. Personally. Like, I feel like I've mentioned this before, but like you can pretty much ignore anybody who uses the phrase radical leftist in regards to like United States like politicians or policy, because we haven't had a radical left movement post World War II pretty much. And even then, like, it was really just FDR, man. Like, I don't know. I think 2 of these will be fine. And FDR is such a weird figure. Like, was he a millionaire or a billionaire? Doesn't matter. Would inflation make him one or the other? I don't know. But he was a super rich, like, from a rich family. At the same time, he had the polio. Kind of hid that from the electorate by wobbling between, like, 2 strong men whenever he had a public appearance. Cheated on his wife a lot. His wife was also his cousin. I don't think she was a direct cousin. I think it was, like, second or third, or, like, you know, they're in the same family, but, like, far enough where it's not a scandal? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It's been a while since I've read up on FDR. He's a weird guy, though. I feel like a lot of people are, though. I think that's just, like, endemic to humanity. I want to say that's endemic to life, though. I feel like to make it in this random, weird, terrible world we live on, you gotta be a little unhinged. I don't know. Maybe that's too uncharitable. Hello, you. I hear you slurking at me. I'm not a fan of that. Don't trick me into falling into the lava. I don't want that to happen. Please stay away from me. And there we go. Oh yeah, history is an interesting thing to read about. It's really important to have it in context, though, because otherwise you can get led to some really interesting but really weird places. Like a lot of the Egypt stuff gets really wonky real quick if you get the wrong sources, or if you get sources that are kind of interpreting what has been left as artifacts in whatever way they want to. I want to say this, I'm very strongly intellectually against like the ancient alien kind of people. It's a neat idea. I definitely loved reading those kinds of books as a kid. Like, Chariot of the Gods is fascinating when you are in grade school or middle school. As an adult, it's kind of insulting to all the people who came before us, you know? Who were just trying their best to have a society. So, I don't know. I guess my feelings on the subject of... my feelings on the subject of history are things probably happened more or less the way they're described, but history is definitely written by the winners. So you definitely have situations where figures who weren't as malignant and stupid and evil are considered such, just because, you know, like, random Roman emperors are definitely, like, I feel like a lot of the, like, emperors, pharaohs are definitely going to be hit with this a lot. Because once you're dead, it's not like anybody can defend you if nobody wants to. But, I don't know. I don't have any lasting zingers on that one. It's just a kind of just a melancholy that I wish we as a people were more dedicated to sharing our knowledge in a way where it could be universally understood. But no, we gotta make up an agenda. We gotta lie about our enemies. We gotta hate someone, right? And I'm guilty of that. We all are. That's definitely a human thing too. And that sucks. That's definitely far from super cool. Okay, cool. So now we have 3 boxes full. And whenever we get 4 boxes full, that'll be really cool. Because we still got a few more boxes to go. Unfortunately. Well, I mean, the 4th one is the last of the big boxes, which is good. I appreciate that. I will appreciate that. But we still got a little box, so... Still got a lot of work to go. And we got more magma cream. So much magma cream. Actually, I'll keep these ones here, just because we'll probably need them while messing around with our netherrack. I think we'll go for one more round. And then we will kind of donk around, probably with the sheep, actually. We need to breed sheep. We need to shear and breed sheep. So that'll probably where we change gears after this. Will be sheep. Trying to acquire some more of that good old gray wool. Maybe getting some black wool. You never know. Okay, that works for me. Not getting burned, not getting scolded. I love it. I appreciate that. But yeah, hopefully after next time we'll be done mining in the nether. That'd be nice. I can dream, right? I can dream about stuff like that. It's not an impossible... Honestly, why did I do that? Because I could just do this and then... Okay. That's fair. We run out of the stone faster than we run out of the wood. Okay. We need a lot more... we need a lot more stone, actually. Okay. I feel like that's okay, right? Well, if we need to adjust it either way, we can. It's not like that chest is going anywhere. But yeah, I get to do a fun day of a lot of video editing and playing and exporting and uploading and gotta do laundry and dishes. Hooray. Being an adult is fun. I like doing dishes every day. That's kind of a lie, but at the same time, like, honestly, I like to pull out my phone or an iPod and just kind of jam out to some tunes while I do it. That makes it a little better. What makes it really better is remembering to rinse out everything. And then just doing it, like, every day. Making sure it never becomes like a 2-hour-long project. Just do it every day. Knock out half an hour. Like, that makes it a lot more bearable. I felt like I was hearing some rubbing. I hope the cat isn't in here. I hope he wasn't, like, hiding somewhere. Sometimes he does that. I was looking around, seeing... I don't know why. It's not like the cat would be in anywhere I can see. Well, she does do that, so I'll hide in my room. Like under the bed or in the bed. In the drawing area, which is full of foam right now. Someday it won't be. I keep telling myself that as well. Someday. That's a terrible thing to say. Someday. Why let it be someday when it can be today? Yeah, I'm hoping we get the Nintendo Switch 2 game I want to hear the most about is whether or not they're gonna do a re-release of New Horizons with all the DLC on it. So if that happens, that's the version of New Horizons we're gonna play whenever we get to that point. Until then, it's just gonna be me finishing up City Folk and New Leaf. I know I keep going back to Animal Crossing talk, but that's a significant part of what I spend my time doing. Is either playing or editing or uploading Animal Crossing videos. I don't know. It's neat because I guess what I appreciate from like forcing myself to play it every day, and I say forcing like it's a negative thing, is that I get to experience things that I usually wouldn't. Like in my Wild World playthrough as a kid, I think I encountered Gulliver twice. And I don't think I ever shot him down. Which is tragic because like some really cool items are locked behind Gulliver's little minigame thing. And I say minigame, it's just you gotta shoot down the UFO. But as a kid, it's like you don't know that he appears at a very specific time, at very specific kinds of days. And like in City Folk, it's the same thing. He appears at very specific times on very specific kinds of days. You know, you got your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. He won't appear on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Allegedly. I don't know. I've heard he doesn't. I would be really tickled, though, if he can. So he's got 4 days of the week he can appear. I don't think there's any real consensus on whether or not weather affects him. Like, I know there's a possibility for him to appear, but he won't for some reason. I don't know why. But I know City Folk and Wild World were really strong about, or really tried to push only like one special visitor per day. I kind of appreciate that the original Animal Crossing and like New Leaf don't really care about stuff like that too much. As long as it makes sense, right? As long as it makes the day a little better. But yeah, I'm making my way through it. Someday, when we're done with New Horizons, my hope is that I have a really cool way to record, or a better way to record GameCube games, because I would like to go back and play the GameCube version of Animal Crossing and get an official English version playthrough of that. I'd like to play through the what am I thinking of? The Virtual Council, Wild World Virtual Council. There we go. So, I mean, adding those kind of like increases how much Animal Crossing can be played by an unhappy amount. Like, I don't know, at this point, like just getting through New Leaf and New Horizons and calling it goodsies, like that'd be nice. Like the end is in sight. But adding the GameCube Animal Crossing and Virtual Council Wild World, potentially City Folk Deluxe. Like, I don't know, that's like another 4 more years of Animal Crossing? And I mean, we've spent like 4 years playing Animal Crossing already. and we've only really managed to get through like two games I played as ROMs on a computer and City Folk, and we just started New Leaf. Or we've just started uploading New Leaf. I wish I was more on top of things. I wish New Leaf was pretty much fully uploaded and edited. That'd be really cool. But the City Folk. Did I already talk about this? I don't remember. I like the original playthrough of City Folk, the videos 1 through 451. Those were on my old capture card, and when I first started playing it, I didn't have another capture card. I didn't have another way to like record. And that capture card started doing a thing where the audio got desynced, and you can tell in like the early videos. And sometimes I was kind of like sloppy about how well I synced it up. I started getting a little more diligent about it partway through. But yeah, it's definitely rough. And it just gets rougher. Like, I don't know, it was very painful at the end there. Because I'd have to export the video multiple times and like actually like and look at it and go through it, and that's why I did certain things, like why everybody sells fruit constantly, or why at the end of the playthrough we go to the bank and deposit all the money. So I could that's how I was syncing it up. I was looking at the button presses there. And then one thing I learned while going through it was trying to sync it up by like when people knock on neighbors' doors, like when you go into a neighbor's house. So I don't know, I learned a lot of tricks. And it's really nice editing the new ones recorded on the new capture card, because I don't have to do that. Don't have to desync the audio and sync it up. It's really nice. I really love that. It's just the only issue is the file sizes are huge, so I don't know. I don't like that. But that's why we've got multiple hard drives, I guess. I probably need to buy a bunch more before the tariffs hit fully and we start losing access to cheap electronics. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to budget for that, aren't I? Ooh, I still have to buy Mother's Day gift. Oh crap. Okay. That is another thing, okay. Then we're probably not gonna buy hard drives this month. To be fair, I also have to buy a gift for a nephew as well, so we'll see. We will see. We'll budget it out. We'll figure it out. I don't know. I need money. Maybe I will do... I don't know. What can I do to earn a little extra money? I could make a GoFundMe that's basically a scam. I could set up a Patreon and tell you guys I'll make videos that you request, and then I won't do that. How funny would that be? That'd be terrible. I don't want to be that kind of creator. In fact, that's kind of why I don't have any sort of thing like that. It's just like I'm really bad about keeping up a schedule and not being drowned in the work I'm kind of just doing passively. I'm really bad about keeping a schedule. I hate deadlines. I don't want to live that kind of life, desperately chasing other people's expectations. I don't know. I just kind of want to do the things I enjoy. And I'm willing to not see financial compensations for that sometimes. Especially if it's something I enjoy and nobody influenced me to do it. If somebody tells me to do it, I kind of do feel like I should be compensated. So I try not to let you guys influence me too much. At the same time, like, if you guys say something and it's like, oh yeah, I was already gonna do that at some point, then that's kind of cool. I'm glad when we're on the same page. That always makes me happy. Because as a human being, I'm not often on the same page with other people. And that's a little sad. It's a little too bad sometimes. So what I want to know is, I mean, we got a fair amount to fill up yet. I'm kind of wondering, are we gonna fill this up before we run out of pickaxes, or are we gonna run out of pickaxes first? I don't know. That is always the ultimate question. But it's been really nice outside lately. I've been opening my windows while I edit and record. The bad thing is now my workflow is really nice, because before, when I was still using the old capture card, I was kind of stuck in this situation where I couldn't use the computer I used to edit videos because I was recording the Animal Crossing videos. But now, like, it's nice. The workflow's a little easier. And it's been that way for a while, but I remember how terrible things were. Although it's still kind of like that, like on the weekends when I'm recording, or not recording, but when I'm editing the Minecraft and Mario videos, sometimes it's really hard to get the sound quality right. And sometimes I forget to set the settings right, so I just have to re-export it multiple times because I'm a ding-dong. And I say the sound settings right. I don't know how to do sound stuff. I struggle. I've been doing this for a while and I still struggle. I'm learning new things all the time. Anybody has any tips? Hit me up. I'd love to hear them. I'm always getting tips, and some of them work and some of them don't. I think the best thing I could do right now would be to, instead of using headphones, use earbuds and have one not plugged into my ear, so I can actually hear how loud I am, and then manually control my own volume that way. Because I know I do talk a bit louder when I've got the headphones out. And that doesn't always mean we get good quality sound. I feel like I'm a bit too loud for the microphone I have. Or maybe it's just not set up right for what I'm doing, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to set stuff up like this. I wish I did. And that doesn't mean I don't know how to look at like the levels. It's just like I don't have an intuitive understanding of what would make things better. How do I fix the problems I have? That's kind of where I'm at. I can do stuff, I can set levels, I know where things plug in and how to check like gain on the computer or on the OBS app, you know, I know how to do stuff like that. But I don't have an intuitive understanding of how to get things exactly how I want them to be. So that's unfortunate. That's pretty unfortunate. I don't know, that's kind of that's the real existential, like, why am I doing this to myself kind of thing about like making YouTube videos, is when you have a persistent like issue that you don't know how to fix and nothing you do changes anything. That's what gets me. And some of it's just like, it's probably just because I record and edit on an Apple computer, or I'm using multiple Apple computers. Like I use a specific one to record and I use a specific one to edit. And maybe they don't have the same things between them. Like one's an older one, one's a newer one. So maybe that causes it. Maybe it's just I'm still using Wondershare Filmora as a video editor and people hate that so much. Like not you guys, but just people hate Filmora, Wondershare a lot. And I understand it. I definitely have strong opinions about it. I have strong opinions about all the technology I use though. Software, hardware, doesn't really matter. I have strong opinions. And I think you should. I think users should have strong opinions about the stuff they use, you know? That makes sense. Okay. Let's do this way. And there we go. Cool. And that's all our pickaxes, so we've got 3 more. Cool. Let's see how well we estimated this out, I guess. And then wipe our brow and sigh loudly as we realize we spent an entire hour just donking around with a pickaxe in the nether. Awesome. But hey, it gets us closer to being done with this netherrack mining, so that's always appreciated. You're really glad when we're completely done with that, right? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to have this whole first layer mined, so that's unfortunate. But when you see how much we've taken out of this place, like it's an excessive amount. Like it's not much, but it's a solid bubble. A little livable area, you know? Can't wait until we have to start grabbing all the lava we can get. That'll be fun. Yeah, we can probably add another pickaxe, at least one or two. Probably just one. I think one would be fine. But I might be wrong, and we might run out of space, so we'll see. We will run out of pickaxes, then we'll make our choices based on that. That's kind of stressing me out. We're close. Worst case scenario, we just drop some of that magma cream in the chest, and then we come back and grab our wonky little lava rocks. Oh, did I ever tell you guys about how my art show went? I actually went to it last week. I don't remember if I talked about it or not. That was something I did. I went to my own art show. It was really weird because a lot of people that I kind of knew kept telling me that I should sell stuff, or that they wanted to buy stuff, or that they were going to just straight up walk out with it. So that's kind of neat. It's kind of interesting to go from just being kind of a niche guy who makes things that I want to make, and people not really getting that, to being appreciated as a, like, commercial object. I don't know. It's kind of neat. But yeah, I'm glad the new stuff I had, people were fans of it, because that would have made me sad if nobody cared about that and they only cared about the old stuff that was also being presented along with it. One thing I do want to do is I want to make a lot more of the kind of sculptures I made for this art show. I've got a bunch of random bowls and like things, a punch bowl and little punch bowl like cups. Like I wanna get this stuff all dealt with so I can just have a bunch of new art. Just in case there's a time next time. Just in case. But also so I don't have a bunch of like broken cups sitting around. I like turning my broken stuff into other stuff. It's kind of neat. Okay, let's hope we don't... Okay, we're not gonna fill up our stuff. We're just gonna grab that. Okay. Sounds fair. That was our second pass through. That's all we're gonna do right now. We're going to go deal with some sheep. I think we're gonna deal with sheep. I think sheep is what we're gonna be dealing with. Yep. And then I want to see, we don't have any magma cream in here, but we do need to grab stone whenever we're there at the other ship. We're going to make sure we grab some stone for next time. Just 2 or 3 things, maybe 4. I hear a thing slapping and palapping. Oh yeah, there he is. There's our buddy. That's a big hop. Don't jump at me. I said don't jump at me. Leaving the nether. Dun 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 dun. And it's nighttime. I'm going to our ship. I want to go to my base. This is not an appropriate song for the environment we're creating. Oh well. It never is it? It's always... It's rarely accidentally incidental. It's always not appropriate. Oh well. Look at all that magma cream. What are we gonna do with it? I actually don't remember what we can do with magma cream, actually. Okay, let me... There we go. Not that box, this box, hooray. We just got a single one that's just... Okay. I gotcha. Wow, look at that. That is very close to being full. The next time, our goal will probably be to fill up the sky. And then we'll fill up the sky the time after that. And then, from that point on, we will be finishing up the landscape of this horrible place. Cool, cool. We love to see it. And hopefully that's all the netherrack we need. And we are going back to the other airship. Not the airship, the crash ship. The home ship. The home base. The place we lived for most of this playthrough. Most of this Mario Minecraft experience. I don't think if I play a different version of Minecraft, I may just do it where I'm not commenting. I don't know. What I really need to do is get really good about editing and maybe planning, changing up how I play Minecraft. I feel like these long form, like playthrough kind of ones aren't really that interesting, personally. So I don't know. Like, I would like to set up something that maybe has more of a... I don't know if I'd say story, but is a little different. You know, we can't just keep playing Minecraft again and again and again. I mean, we could. It's not like anybody can stop me. I mean, the government could, I guess. But we'll see if it does. We'll see if they can. Okay, I want to see. Man, we're doing so good. I didn't yawn at all in that first hour. We're still not even in the first, we're still in the first hour, okay. So that was a lie. I yawned in the first hour. Dang. And I'm not seeing any... Oh yeah, we got wheat. Good. Because I want it. We're not making bread, we're just making... Oh dear, that blooper is... toast. Unfortunate. 1 seed. 2 seed. That's how they get you. Start off struggling to have 1 seed per 1 thing. Then all of a sudden you're at 9 seeds. And you still got a bunch to go. I know I'm being a little wasteful. I was trying to work around all the stuff that wasn't fully ready to be harvested, but it's kind of a pain to just kind of work around it. I don't know. Am I lazy? Am I dumb? Would you tell me if I was either one? Yes, find you people who are willing to call you out on your on your garbage. At the same time, find people who are kind enough to know, like, sometimes you don't need to hear that you're... Sometimes you need to hear the truth, and sometimes you don't, you know? Sometimes people getting in your face or getting a little too truthy with you, it's not what you need to hear. Because we are emotional creatures, and it's really hard to take in information when you got a big feeling going on, you know? Sometimes you just gotta let it play out. That's really hard, because we kind of want to be in control. We kind of want to have our actions give the results we want, you know? But that's not always how it goes. Life isn't like Minecraft. Life is a little more complicated. Which is unfortunate, because I kind of wish everything was... And I say I kind of wish everything was as easy as this, because, like, we die all the time because we're ding-dongs. That's kind of the point of Minecraft. Is sometimes you can get the game. You can set up the game in a way where, like, everything happens when you want it to happen, blah blah blah. Then something unexpected can happen, you get a little overconfident, and then things go awry pretty horribly. And that's just life. It happens. It's okay. Look at how many seeds we got. We got... not quite a full stack, but very close. Approaching it. It's approaching. And we got more wheat. Every time I look around, we got a little bit more. Alright, is that it? Nope. We're trapped in the wheat zone. Okay, there we go. Lucky for me. Oh, and you know what? I probably want sheep. It's fine, it's fine. We don't have to worry about this. It's fine. So we don't have an even number of Koopa Troopas? Okay. That's fascinating. We're gonna want to make sure we grab shears, and I'd like to actually see if we can't goof around in the surrounding areas and find some blah 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 blah. Okay, we got some shears. That's good. I love to see it. I don't like where you're placed, doggy. Yeah, that's exactly how that game plays out. Somebody falls off the ship and gets hurt. And I'll be darned if it's you. So I'm just gonna go around in these woods with some wheat. We're gonna see what happens. It'll be fine. Am I a little disappointed we still haven't found any Koopas? A little bit, yeah. Is it okay anyways? I guess. It's fine. It is what it is. We got cows and bunnies. That's always... You look funky. You are not like my little yellow bunnies at all. Weird. Oh, there you go. Huh. Okay. But are there koopas? Oh no, I'm scaring the bunnies, so they make bad choices. Get away from me. Okay. I just wanted to find some koopas. Is that so wrong? Just wanted to find some guys. Oh, are they getting eaten by dogs? Is that it? Oh yeah. Bunny skin? Not bunny skin. Oh hey, there's a guy. Come here. Follow me, ding dong. Yeah, I'm gonna appreciate breeding you with stuff. Come on, come here. We need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. Come on. Follow me, follow me. Let's not get ambushed, you see. All I want is for you to be... I hope that was a fish. Okay, come here. Obnoxious noises. I am not going to be a fan of this. Come on. Wolf's still with me. I'm going to be really sad if we end up losing the... Cool, cool. You're still with me? You got this, buddy. Oh, no. All these Koopa faces. Oh my, there's a guy. Come here. I won't accept. I won't accept not having both of you. At this point. Hey, come here. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. Come on. I know it's slower by water, but come on. Can you make it to the... I don't know. It might be a little bit too far. Come on. Come on, follow me. Make it to the garden. You got this. There we go. We are almost there. I see a blooper. How unfortunate. And we got its item. Okay, cool, cool. Where'd our sheep friends go? Let's get out of here. Hey, follow me, follow me, follow, follow, follow me. That's really all we have to do. Follow me. Follow you. And now we got even more wheat. Come on. Come on, both of you. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna run in here. Come on. There we go. That's all it takes. Oh wow, there's a very angry little guy. Hey buddy. I don't want you ruining my fun. Yes, yes, I know. I'm being dumb. Okay, let us see. What do I need to do here? Alright, so they did have a hybrid kid. And that's good. I like to see that. So we're gonna have a bunch of sheep. And then I do want to shear all the adults though. And then also feed any of the adults that we can. And then we'll just have to remember to, I appreciate how the koopas are clearly the only thing they could have put in here, but at the same time, it's really freaking weird. When koopas are, like, also treated in the Mario universe as being, like, sentient creatures. Like, they're people of Bowser's Kingdom. It's a little wild when you think about it. Okay, so we got some wool, and that's cool. I appreciate that. I'm a big fan of that. Still nighttime and it doesn't have to be, so... Let's see, what's going on with us? That's not what I wanted to do. We got some things. More yawning. How unfortunate. And there's more wheat to be grabbed as well. If we want to. I kind of want to go back and see if we can't get more koopas one way or another. Okay, the donkey is spinning around. That was neat. Good for him. Or her. Or them. I feel like there's no such thing as gender or sex in Minecraft, is there? Hey! Welcome you. Oh, hey, not welcome you. Yeah, I hear ya. Come here. Follow me for a shortcut to the good place. Follow me, follow me, follow me. And then you're right behind me? Okay. Beautiful. You just want some of this wheat? Is that all you guys want? Or are you trying to attack me? Okay, so we got a lot of interesting hybrid wool sheep, which is cool. Or I say that. Yeah, we got hybrid ones, don't we? Okay. And I say wool when it's their shells, but oh well. Yeah? Get out of my way, you guys. Okay. Oh, we did get some more koopas. We got some more wool. And that is such a weird thing to try to, like, deal with in the headspace of the turtles. Getting wool from turtles. Such a weird thing. Alright, where is wool? Oh, there we go. And you only get the gray stuff from the whatever. We can get a lot of black ones. That's cool. How do we make gray? Oh, is that bone meal? I don't know. Okay, so we need bone meal and ink. Okay. I forgot about that. We do have a few more. We do have a few more with the whatevers, so it's fine. Where is... Huh. There we go. Or we can make light gray. That's fine. Stick those back, stick those in there. Neat. Always gotta appreciate it. And honestly, we should make a chest for... wheat. I feel like that'd be a nice thing to do. And then, honestly, we don't need the bone meal anymore. Oh, we already had a bunch of it. Okay. That's on me. I already forgot. Okay. And then dyed wool. Cool, cool. So we'll just have to remember to attack bloopers on sight. Or breed these guys up a lot more. Either way. Let's see, yeah, let's take some of this and there we go. Oh, where do I want to put these? I don't want to put them in a place where I'm not going to... Oh. I guess that's fine. For now. And right now, all I really want is the darker furred ones. The darker wool ones, yeah. And then where's our little guys? You're bumping me. You're trapping me. Okay. I thought there was another one that was... Okay. I don't know. But there's only like, what, 3 of them? 3 or 4 of them that we shared? I suppose at this point we could start culling the yeah, these guys. A little bit. It's not like we need too terribly many of them. As we keep trying to okay, so that's the true dark one. What we need to do is come on. And then come on, let me feed this guy. There we go. Where's the other one? And there we go once again. There you go, you grew up. Cool. So we're slowly obtaining the kind of koopas we want. We've learned how to breed them, I guess. Hooray. I suppose it's not the best thing we could be doing, but it is a thing we are doing, so that's neat. And now we should... I don't think we have enough to make an anchor chain. I don't think so. One thing we will have to do is make a ladder. We can deal with that whenever. No. You weren't supposed to do that. That just means you're... That just means you get dealt with, buckaroo. Okay. So what we need to do is go to bed. And then grab wheat. Wheat it up. What we'll probably end up doing is we will stick our wheat and our wool. Nope, wrong thing. Not on top of it. Unfortunate. We'll stick the wool and the stuff in there. Okay. And then we're gonna grab more wheat. And this time, most of this stuff should be ready to go. Hopefully. Like some of it's definitely, we could have waited a bit longer, but for the most part it's fine. We can kind of work around some of this stuff, and the rest of it we can just grab as we need to. And then we're just gonna keep weeding it up and weeding and wooling it up for the rest of the day. Not even working on the airship at all. Next time, we will be probably also talking and nether mining, and then hopefully, by the time after that, we'll be done, and we can just terraform to our heart's content. And that'll be that. And then we'll get the airship looking okay. Maybe start working on another one. I don't know. I feel like at this point, it would be cool to have multiple, like to have a little fleet. But I don't want to spend like a million videos working on these like dumb airships. If we end up doing it. I don't know. We might make a smaller one. We might try to make a more boaty one, I guess. Yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna finish up the nether stuff, finish up our terraforming project, and then finish up the airships. I mean, ideally what we would do is make a little castle as well. Like a Bowser-style castle in the Bowser-style land. But we'll see. I would like to... I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what sounds like it would be a cool Mario Minecraft kind of thing to do, and what is going to be like really painful to actually implement in a timely manner. I don't know. Okay. And now that there's a bunch of these guys, let's I really want to find another darker one so we can kind of breed up a family of the darker ones. But for now, kind of just cool with having the normal gray guys be a thing. There we go. I'm sorry. Alright, so let them hopefully meet up. Have their kid. We got a lot of gray ones now. That's good. A lot of wool. This is still a really, I find it very weird. It makes sense as a choice, but at the same time, it's such a weird choice. This is such an unfortunate thing. Mario Minecraft is really freaked up in a lot of ways. Okay. And I think that's it for the shape. Almost. Okay. And let's see what kind of wool we got. We did get some more wheat, so that's good. So we're doing okay on the gray wool. I feel like if we have a full stack of that should be fine. I think the black wool's pretty okay too. I don't know if we've got any more black wool in the thing. I feel like... Oh, yawning. Yeah, I don't know how much of that we've got. I feel like we probably used it all. making our sails, but I'm not sure. A good question. Hey, we got some gray wool. Got some gravel. I'm not seeing anything else that's wool. That's all redstone. That's all axes. Okay, we got a lot of axes for whatever reason. Okay. And that's a lot of stone. I don't think it's anything other than stone, unfortunately. And that is also a lot of stone. Okay. I suppose it's not like this is a version of the game with the skulk, so it's fine. We don't need wool, other than I like it. I was gonna use it to build some stuff, you know, that's fine. And then we do need to remember to grab some cobblestone. And you know, we got a lot of that as well, so let's grab some of that. It's kind of overkill, but you know, it's fine. It's okay. Nope. Not how I wanted to do that. Okay. I feel like we still have that piece. Okay. And I guess that'll be the gameplay cycle for the rest of the day, is just grab wheat, shear sheep, and breed sheep. What an annoying way to do it. Okay. That's right, doggies. I'm doing this in a very silly way, unfortunately enough. Although it makes sense, so I guess it's not really totally unfortunate. Alright, I need to see you guys because I need to be able to grab you and you. Ah, I did the wrong ones. Okay. You and you. Okay. And then do we have 2 small? Yeah, okay. And then where's the other? There we go. You. Okay, we're just gonna end up with a bunch of little hybrids, I guess. That's fine. That's life. Let me grab my shears. Nice. And then we will once again make this. Come on. Shears in our hand, please. Hey, buddy. We are shearing koopas, removing their shells from their delicate little bodies. There we go. No one can stop this now. It's a nudist colony of little turtle friends. Unfortunate. Where is the consent? Who knows? It's not here. Nobody asked for this. And yet it's what I had to do. So yeah, I think we have a decent amount of everything other than black wool, which we can create out of white wool with the ink, isn't it? Isn't that right? If we farm bloopers, we can get a lot of that stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Let's actually move all of these seeds to my pockets. I'm still really tired. And we do. Hey. You. Hey, nope. Get in here. Okay, so you guys won't breed, and that's cool. That's fine. I understand. I appreciate it. Okay. And then we got a lot more wheat to gather. Not that big of a deal. But it will be when we're no longer using it to make specific kinds of koopas appear. We'll definitely want to use it to make more bread. We might as well stockpile up now. Because otherwise it's gonna be, I mean, it'll be fine. We'll keep eating carrots or whatever. I don't care. I like eating bread though. It's kind of nice eating bread. A little less eating raw stuff, you know. But you can't really eat bread alone to have a healthy diet. Man, can you imagine if they added diets to games like this? Like just Minecraft alone, I don't know, that would destroy my gameplay flow. Frickin' get rickets. Or scurvy. I don't know, maybe they should add diseases to the game. That'd be funny. Make it a little more like the Elder Scrolls. Oh, that'd be kind of cute. Become a vampire and no longer get attacked by zombies and other undead. That'd be neat. Or heck, let me become a zombie. Let me get bit by a zombie and become one. Every so often as you play, like the character just does what it wants sometimes. It kind of wrests control from you. Got a button mash to get control back. Okay, so we got some wheat. We also have a lot of seeds, as always. We've always got a lot of seeds, I would say. Okay, and we do have more shearing to do, I think. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come here, you, and you, and you, and you. Might as well. Look at all these happy little sheep friends. Happy to give me their wool. Happy to give me the shells off their back. There we go. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this stuff. We do not need that stuff, and we can leave that. And we can leave that, I don't care. Oh, and the wool. Not the wool, the wheat. The wheat. We can leave that. And at this point, we'll just go back to our airship, and maybe we'll work on that anchor. Or at least try to. Let's see, where is our stuff? Yeah, we added a lot more Koopa sheep. That's cool. I always want to call them Koopas. I want to try to keep this, like, the continuity, like, whatever they're trying to be. But at the same time, you hear them baw, and it's like, it's a mind freak. And, like, I do appreciate that they picked something that it could lose, like, part of its body, and, whoa. Okay, so that was just some fall damage. Okay. Weird. But at the same time, like, Koopas as sheep, or sheep as Koopas, is a interesting choice. A very weird, unfortunate choice. I don't know. Oh wow, look at that. If we would have kept some of that wheat, if we would have kept the shears on us, we could have just grabbed that guy. I guess straight up. That's neat. That's cool, I guess. Hey, we got an egg. Okay. Let us see how... I mean, I feel like we can definitely... With what we've got, we can definitely get the gray wool to the ground, which is beautiful. Well, as a part of me, it's like, honestly, we should have gone with brown for the rope. We should have, instead of trying to do like a chain color, we should have done a rope color, right? Oh well. I'm already committed at this point. Let's see, where's our dirt? We need dirt. And then closing my eyes. I did not actually close my eyes. I got that choice a little bit, but it's fine. And then what we're gonna do is just go up as much as we can. Still gotta go up a lot more. Hopefully we're not too far away from this thing. We're not too bad. Still, I think we may actually not have enough. I don't know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm choosing to believe it's gonna be fine. It'll be okay. Yeah, it'll be okay. No reason to worry. We should worry about everything else instead of this wool chain, this wool rope. The wool ladder. Look at us go. We're actually getting it done. Hooray. Finally, something done. It's not much, but it's honest work. Yeehaw. Look at us go. We did it. So honestly, at this point, I feel like the best thing to do would be to set up our anchor. However it has to be. And then let's go to bed. And finish up this thing. Also make a ladder. Yep. How much ladder do we got? Too much? Not enough? I don't know, actually. Should we make the ladder? Oh, we just need sticks. Beautiful. And then... oh. Say that's okay. And then yeah, we got a lot of random things. Cool. And then maybe tomorrow we will fix some random stuff. Or not tomorrow, but you know, next time we'll continue working on this. And doing our best. Put our foot forward. Come on. Yeah, honestly. Oops. We probably could have done something like... And I say we probably could have done something like... And I'm doing it, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. There we go. How does that read? How does that read? I think it's fine. We could probably... If we're really concerned, we could probably just... I don't know. Just make it a little more solid. I think it's fine either way. Okay. So where's our ladders? Yeah, let's try to get this stuff going. This is why it really didn't matter. Honestly, it's fine. Wow, oh dear, okay. All right. We got this. Come on. And there we go. And that's the way up from now on. Neat. So we can actually... I mean... Yeah. water bucket. Oh, we don't have a non-filled water bucket. That's unfortunate. I thought we had a normal bucket. Okay. Guess we don't. I wonder why. Well, I can probably just... Nope, it won't let me. Okay. Let us empty this out, and then we will get rid of the waterfall. I'm always a little unnerved when the music cuts out completely. Yeah, we'll check it out after we get rid of everything. I know this is gonna be a slog climb from now on. But it's gonna be a slog no matter what we do. Going up with water, going up the ladder. I feel like the ladder is a lot slower. It seemed a little faster when we were goofing off on it, just putting up the ladder, but it's fine. It's okay. Not a fan of the cloud barrier though. That's a thing. Alright. And then you know what? Let's... Nice. Fascinating. Oh wow. Going down with the water. Neat. Yeah, it's a water corridor. It's a water elevator. Interesting. Well, let's get a good look at this and judge extremely harshly how it looks. At distance, we'll see. Get a good look at you. Oh, nope. And the water's still falling. Bit by bit. So yeah, you can't really tell it's an anchor from here. The ladder does a really good job of blocking that out. I feel like if we added more wool, so we could like climb up the wool like steps, and it still looked like an anchor, and then had the ladder going up, I feel like that would work a lot better, actually. And yeah, you see what I'm saying about how like, that one might be okay, but that one's too close, you know what I'm saying? Like that one might be fine, but I feel like we could probably move that one a little further up and move that one a little further back. That's my 2 cents. So yeah, more black wool. A different kind of making a more 3-dimensional anchor, I guess, so we could climb on it. So it's not blocked off, like the ladder would start above the anchor line, I guess you could say. I don't know, I feel like I'm not that smart to construct something like that, though. And one thing we really need to do is figure out where that dirt thing is, and, well, I guess we'll leave that for the last thing. Like, when we finally get rid of all the dirt underneath here, then we'll probably want to leave that dirt pillar as our way down. But yeah, let's stay here. And I never made a way up. Smart. Beautiful. This one does. This one has a way up. I don't know. We'll sleep on it. Because I do think this needs to be moved. It's just I don't want to do that actually. I do like how it looks down here, and I think it looks fine when I'm on the ship. It's just when we're off the ship, things start to look pretty garbagey pretty quick. Okay, we ended up with extra dirt. Okay. Neat. And we're otherwise set up pretty well for going to the Nether next time. Cool, cool. So I think this is where we're gonna call it. We gotta remember we can't jump off the side of the ship anymore. Kinda sucks. Kinda stinks, but that's why we got this little door. This is also going to lead me to die, isn't it? Multiple times. Probably. We may have to make a little fence around this, so I don't accidentally croak. Do we have fencing, actually? We still have planks. Beautiful. But do we have fencing? It does not look like we've got fencing left over. How unfortunate. Okay. Well, that's the point of having all the planks anyways, I guess. Boop. Okay, and then... Gotcha. Yeah, we don't really need that many. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, and we did actually, we need these a little bit. Just some. A few. Maybe. We can... do something like that. I know, it's kind of dumb, but oh well. I'd rather do something a little dumb than repeatedly fall off, you know? So yeah, now we have a little outside porch for our getting onto this thing easy, I guess. And I actually don't want to stick a torch there. Oop. Okay, so let's take another nap, look at our ship from distance again, and then next time we'll kind of do the exact same thing, I guess. Oh dear. Look at me falling to my doom. I am making a mockery of life and death. I suppose that's all Minecraft, and like most video games, it's just making a mockery of life and death when you think about it. If you think about it, if you don't think about it, either way, it's the same thing. It's like Mario and his one-ups. It's kind of weird. It's kind of existential when you think about it. Or if you interpret it the wrong way. I say the wrong way, I mean like in a way where the game doesn't really work like that, you know? You can make it complicated and weird. Okay, so that's the ship. I still feel like, yeah, we gotta separate the mass a little bit. And maybe make them... no, it's... Maybe make them taller? Like, maybe they should be taller than this one as well? And that would, yeah, it'd be a good reason to like move that one up and move this one back. Is if we made them taller. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't know which one is supposed to be the tallest. Is it the middle or is it like the back one? I feel like I've seen ships where like the back one's the tallest and the middle one's like middle tallest and the first one is the smallest. I don't know. Thanks, Cloud. Thank you for getting in the way of me talking about my airship home area, base area. I don't know. Yeah, that's our first airship that we made ourselves, being blocked by Cloud. Next time we will probably mess with the masts. And depending on how we feel about it overall, we may get rid of the dirt underneath it and just let it be its own thing. So thank you for watching. I know we haven't spent that much time on the ship this time. But we're getting more positioned to knocking stuff out later. I know it won't be next video. We'll be done with this. I know it won't be the next video where we can start working on terraforming this whole area again. But we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.